You know, I don't like it when the government shows favoritism. And what I'm saying is they're forcing a lot of businesses to close down due to this coronavirus. I don't like the idea that all the small mom and pop businesses have to close down while the big corporates get to stay open. You know, the ones that do the Democrat fundraising, donations. I don't like the idea of favoritism. If there is a problem with a virus, then all businesses should have to shut down. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, then, if everybody shut down, where are we going to get our food at? Exactly my point. And I'll let you know why. First of all, you don't have food on the shelves. I've been preaching putting food on the shelves for freaking years. Make sure your pantry is stocked up with everything that you possibly could need, from medications to dog food to you name it. If you don't have it already, you've been warned, you've been told to prepare. But if nobody can get food, maybe that's another good thing. Maybe then people will start to wake up to what this virus really isn't. And it's a big fraud, is what it is. It is a big fraud. Here in Tucson, sun is in a very bad spot here. Here in Tucson, the mayor is mandating house arrest starting tomorrow, I think 8 or 10 o'clock at night from now on. You're not allowed out, 8 or 10 o'clock. Regina Romero, look her up if you think I'm kidding. Mandating house arrest, 8 or 10 o'clock, I forget which it is. Pushing for fines if you're found outdoors. The only caveat to that is if you're getting off of work or coming back from a hospital or whatever. Something essential. They're also attempting to shut down all the mom and pop businesses, all the small businesses. Keep in mind, Walmart, big Democrat donators, are allowed to stay open. My point is this: if you ever go into a super Walmart, those big corporate places that are allowed to stay open, they are mobbed. I remember when coronavirus came out, they would actually form a line outside and only allow like 20 people in the store. They got complacent. Now everybody can go in. It doesn't matter. They don't care how many people are in there. If coronavirus is truly as lethal as they play, then Walmart is a cesspool, a petri dish for this virus. In my mind, some of the smaller businesses would accumulate less clientele, therefore less of a petri dish, if you know what I mean. My point of this video is playing favoritism. If you're going to punish one business and claim, hey, you're spreading the disease, then you should blame them all. Shut them all down. Not play who wins financially, because that's what you're doing. When you're saying, okay, Walmart, you can stay open, you're actually stating whether they can succeed or fail. And you're telling all the people who pay their taxes, you're going to fail. We don't care. And you got to wonder if this is done purposefully. Are they trying to destroy every business in the United States when it comes to grocery shopping and whatnot, so that Walmart can be the sole purveyor of fine foods. You know what I mean? Is that what this country's coming from, going to where your only option left in the United States will be Walmart? There'll be the only supermarket left in the United States? Is that what they're trying to achieve? Man, there's so many police officers freaking pulling people over lately. That is sketchy people too. Tell you what, you take a look at them, boy, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be a cop by myself. I remember the days where there'd be two officers riding in a patrol car in the 70s in New York. But my point is, again, if the people would just stand up for themselves, you know, Black Lives Matter. You know, it's funny, the police, during the Antifa riots, Black Lives Matter riots, police would basically stand down. They would stand at corners with their shields. And, you know, I'm not bashing police. But really what pisses me off, I'm watching news clips last night on television, Newsmax and whatnot. You show like 35, 40 cops, proactive finally, to arrest a mom and pop and kick them out of their business that is still open. After Cuomo says, no, you need to close down. Same damn cops are standing there letting the rioters and looters do what they want. God forbid you're mom and pop. Then they're proactive. Then they're doing their job. And it bothers me about cops. You know, I love police officers, but I don't like, and I realize they're doing a job. But this is kind of scary. When your job depends on it, you'll do whatever it is. Throw out mom and pop, arrest them, beat them up, kick them out of their store. You would think they would look the other way and say, I'm not supporting this crap. I don't know. So 3 times I've been recognized from my YouTube channel. Pardon the light, it's directly over there. First time I was on a military base, somebody came up, hey, overtaxed taxpayer, I recognize you, you're that dude. And because of the environment and the people around me, I literally was doing this, because you don't know around you what their political beliefs are, and you got to be careful. You can get your job, you know what I'm talking about. The second time I was in I was doing grocery shopping, and there was a hostess guy, a bread guy, stocking shelves. He said hello. We had a 2-minute conversation, if that. And the third time was just yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was at work. Somebody comes up from behind me and, hey, you're that dude, and blah, 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 And all 3 times I've noticed something. I take a bladed stance for the first 5 or 10 seconds of the conversation up until I realize whether they want to kick my ass or not. You never know. So far, all 3 times the people have been really cool and supportive. But also, like on the military base, because I have to be guarded, because not guarded per se. I have to guard what I do in my personal life because it can affect my job, And the same thing at work yesterday. The guy was really nice. At first, I took that bladed stance of, is he going to slug me or something? But I had to shh, let's be careful at work. Normally, I would love to have conversations with these people, really, honestly. But it always seems that majority of these encounters occur in a place where I have to guard my personal, guard my beliefs. So if you ever run into me and I seem standoffish, know this. We'd love to have a conversation with you. We'd love to chat with you. But if it's on a military base, which I travel to a lot, or if it's at work, if you accidentally, if you know me from work, if I seem standoffish, it's because I'm just minding my P's and Q's in that environment. Don't want to get in trouble. But if you ever see me out there, and I don't really need the attention, trust me, I'm a very quiet person in real life. Yeah, definitely say hello to me. And take care.